those states on top this Uromi matter. The APC chairman in those states said, "Na PDP killed those people." According to him, majority of you are thinking they were killed by mob. No, it was PDP. They organized it. They killed those people in Edo so that Tifnubu will declare state of emergency. Edo state will become ungovernable for Okwe-Odoyo because PDP lost power. I'm not joking. I actually said that.
In their favor.
We saw that mayhem in Uromi, and it is clear that it was an act orchestrated and carried out by the PDP. That you even saw about Obaze when he started making insinuations in his interviews, where he clearly said that the people of Uromi had to come out to attack the kidnappers, maim the kidnappers because Mondiopewolo failed to provide security.
He called on security agencies to immediately arrest the PDP chairman, Tony Azegbemi, and other stakeholders for treasonable acts.
I urge the Ministry of Foreign Affairs to liaise with embassies in countries where these PDP members reside and request their extradition for prosecution. Terrorism, a violent attack against the peace of our nation, cannot and will not be tolerated.
All efforts to reach the Edo PDP chairman, Tony Azegbemi, proved abortive as he neither picked a call placed to him nor respond to message requesting his response in their favor.
We saw that mayhem in Uromi, and it.
Did you hear that? Something strange just happened, though. There were how many people? I think we had about 140 people watching Mayegun's Diary Political on Facebook, and just Facebook just kicked out 135 of them and left just 5 people. It's quite strange. So if you're watching on Facebook and suddenly you disappear, you can see Mayegun again, it is ideal for you to go into the YouTube, okay? At least that one is temporarily still pretty much doing the job. So like the broadcast as well, okay? Like it, share it as you are joining. That was the APC, Ebekebese chairman in Edo State. And he's, normally, right, you would expect that, oh, that's weighty. That's some very weighty allegation there, right? So in that regard, so the police should go and arrest the PDP, whatever. That's how they play their politics in that place. Another one, which I have actually seen some of these northerners who have been pushing it, is that the attacks on the people of southern Nigeria, they have been attacked by their own people, not Fulani. It is just the lies that the Fulani this, Fulani that. Meanwhile, whenever they are arrested, so they arrest Fulanis, right? Even if you arrest them, you have to release them. You have to free them, right? So whenever they arrest them, they will now stop shouting Fulani, Fulani, Fulani. This one said, "Not true, not be Fulani, they kidnap people for Edo states."
Last 3 weeks here, my uncle was kidnapped. My in-law was kidnapped. What I found out was that people who did it and kidnapped it, they are Ishan. They were not an Hausa people. They collected 15 million naira ransom. Just a few days ago, some people came from Benin and come to Uromi and come and destroy a house in Uromi. That house did not belong to Fulani. That house did not belong to Hausa. That house did not belong to any member of us in Hausa market here. It was in New Bierum. They went to Apama's house. Felix Apama, popularly known, his house was destroyed by the government. At least people who knows him, he works with Isha people who are also doing this one. They were the one blocking Igwebe Road. They block Igwebe Road, catch women, and put women into bush. Some of these people who are pretending that this Hausa, let me give you the clear story of it. They are the one that will wear Hausa clothes to make people believe that it's Hausa. They will go and wear this babariga and put this big cap just to hide their identity. Me, I'm a bona fide citizen of Edo State. I'm from Irua, based in Uromi here. The little I know that I've been here for 20 years now, that I have found out, my uncle, my in-laws has been kidnapped, ransoms was paid. The people who were behind it are pure Ishan people. They are the one doing it. Let us call a spade a spade. Let's stop hiding under the sheep of Hausa. If Hausa man mistakenly kidnap, he will ask for 500, 1 million. If these people that are doing it, that are Ishan, our brothers here, if they kidnap, they will be asking for 50 million, 20 million, 30 million. So we know those are not the errand where you come and suspect somebody. Once you catch somebody who is kidnapping, Asa or anybody, that's 3 weeks here, man.
Nuisance, Lele.
When they see how propaganda they work. Oh my God. I can't be the only person who heard him say, if an Hausa man mistakenly kidnap, he will ask for 500,000 naira, 1 million naira. But when Asian people kidnap, they go to ask for 20 million, 50 million. You know. Anyway, that's you can make, you can do with whatever you like. Okay, you can do whatever you like with that information. Because when you see the real life victims of this Fulani terrorism, those who live to tell their story, and then recorded it for us to see people like this. What do you tell them? You say that no, now your village people call feed your farm produce, feed it to their cows with video evidence. So they are pushing this narrative for a reason, by the way. But at least you won't forget this.
Here now they see now my farm be this. See them. Now Fulani get today here. Now so they do. They go destroy people things but touch one cow here now, they'll go and arrest you. We don't get anything to do now. See, now my farm be this. See them inside. See them. They do anything they want. Wait till you want talk. You know if you talk anything. Now they get this country now. They don't buy us. They don't buy everybody now. Even our traditional rulers no go talk anything. If you touch one cow now them go even report yourself. See them. Fulani cows everywhere in our farms. Destroying it. If you go to my father this thing now farm now, they've destroyed everything inside. And so it be we no go talk. They don't chop almost half of our yam farm like this. They don't lavish and finish. See them. Now life I did like this, so no be saying na lie I did like. See them. So no see them. See them, I beg make I try leave this place because now I feel be the next person to be arrested. See them. But they see this kind of thing like this, it get the way my mind they do. Because me personally, I beg when I send me transport to make I they come back. If not now, maybe I might be the next person to be arrested. If you kill one here now, see them. This kind of things. Now why some of us need it like see them, see kettle.
See my farm. I bought that one in Marusa. See what happened? Yeah? Oh, 1 hour later. See? Huh? Make it carry money, go buy now when I go plant. How much I'll take back now? Oh, government, I beg you, make una listen to me.
Who even know whether they will sit down and say,
Why you go dey buy again?
buy again. They will
Government, make una abi we will go dey register from Fulani.
It go up like this. When they gather around it.
Make dem go dey register from Fulani before you farm for Edo State. Oh, Monday, Bible. I beg you, we say you go help us now. Make us vote for you. Listen to me. Listen to me. With my age, I can't finish Fulani come finish. Huh? Is good?
Now that's the reality on ground. So those of you who probably want this to be like a bad, sort of like a badly scripted movie, it's not real, or it's just been exaggerated. Maybe some people are just trying to kind of like make trouble and all of that. Videos like that are to remind you that there are real life victims who have become so powerless. You get that now? They're like become so powerless. They are like on their own. There's no chance, right? That the government gives a shit about them. In Edo State, that's from Edo State. You know? So if you take the law into your hands, you know, you get punished for it. But there is this guy. I want you to listen to this guy. Like the other two Northerners, I shared their clips with you 2 days ago, right? Talking about what frustration that led people to take the laws into their own hands, since Nigeria continued to seems to ignore, you see, the destruction brought upon the people by the Fulani terrorists. But he's also like a Northerner too, which means he's doing his best to try to be fair, for you be the judge on this same matter. Are
still there, most of the messages. What happened in Uromi is devastating, is terrible, and is so sad. I feel really sad that at this point in our development, just when we thought that as, you know, especially as young people, that we are ready to salvage the country from, you know, the shackles of ineptitude, the shackles of this divide and rule, you know, that our leaders have succeeded in doing. See how we have turned, you know, against each other. And then the monstrous individuals that have put us in this situation, those that have led to injustices, you know, are having a field day, are enjoying, and they're just looking by the side. What happened in Uromi is the highest form of inhumanity that you would see. For people to come out, you know, to hit, to slaughter, to burn, and you know, it was really terrible to watch. And I say this without mincing words that as a Muslim, every mob action is condemned. And we are saying this, you know, sometimes it's really painful and annoying whenever we talk about what Islam says, and then somebody, you know, comes and they say, oh no, they are lying. We are in a time where information is out there. You have artificial intelligence and everything. Go and check for yourself. I challenge every non-Muslim to go and search for himself. What does Islam say about mob action? Is it allowed? So we condemn it. And it's really annoying that the fact that we witnessed that act of inhumanity and we came out to demand for justice, and then our brothers from the south and sisters are insulting us as if we do not have the right to demand for justice. The way they've been defending it and trying to give comparison with what happened with Deborah, which we are going to address, is really sad. Are we trying to say that what happened is right? Are we trying to say that this act of injustice, this act of inhumanity is justified for any reason? I wish to categorically state that at this point, personally speaking, it's there on my Instagram. In the year 2021, in January, my uncle was killed by bandits. My uncle was killed by bandits. I have an uncle who is in Bauchi, who has lost his eyesight due to the effects of the activities of Boko Haram. The atrocities of bandits, the Fulani bandits and all other bandits has affected more Muslims, more Northerners, more than any other region. Look at the activities of the likes of Bello Turji and the number of people they have killed, and then including a first-class emir, the Sarkin Gobir. And as Northerners, we have always come out to condemn these people. And it was sad to see educated people that we know. And it was even more sadder that most of these people, or some of these people, are people that we meet on a daily basis. Even on Salah, they tell us, Barika di Salah, we eat food together. And for us, we think all is well. But we saw that one of the major justifications that were given, or one of the that was given, was the fact that Fulani have been, did they buy us, did they kill us? So are we trying to say that if a Fulani man who is a bandit kills you, then any other Fulani man is responsible? Is that what we're trying to say? I'm not even going to bother myself to begin to give a distinction of who a Hausa is, who a Fulani is, because for a lot of people that are from the south, they don't even bloody care. But that's not even the issue. When a Fulani bandit, if the accusation against a Fulani bandit is that he has killed, is that he has raped, is he doing that on behalf of the Fulanis or on behalf of Islam? Why then will an innocent traveler moving on the way be attacked? Remember, this isn't the first time, and that's what people fail to understand. We have numerous cases. Look at the case of Harira, the lady that was killed with her kids. What was her offense? What was the crime that she committed? Her crime? She was a northerner. She was called a Fulani. She was killed. Did you get this kind of reaction? You didn't. What happened to Ahmed Gulak? He was killed by unknown gunmen. Why? All of these issues are there. We struggle with banditry. Banditry has almost taken over the northwest. It has almost taken over some parts of the north central. If not now that things are gradually improving in some parts. The secure north, if you go check our post, how we have been coming out to cry, even during the time of Muhammad Buhari. But every single day, we are victims, and then when things like this happen again, we cannot come out to say that an act of injustice should be condemned. How can we move forward as a nation like this? How? Suddenly it has become criminal for you to be a Fulani? So a bandit, a criminal, let's think about it. For the people, if you think that it is a Fulani issue, then why are the Fulanis killing us? We that are Fulanis like them. If you think it's an Islamic issue, why do they kill people in the mosque? A criminal is a criminal whether he's a Fulani or whether he's a Hausa man, whether he's Igbo or Yoruba, and should be condemned.
I agree. But the difference is that, bro, even though, by the way, what I want to say now, okay, may be a little bit unsettling, all right? But you are free to possibly pick it apart, okay? The atrocities of the Fulani terrorists in Nigeria, as well as the silence of the majority of, the North. When I say the North, I'm talking about the Arewa North. Okay, so their silence, which he is trying to tell us now that it is they were never silent. Okay, how do I put it? Something that came to my mind is it's not really that nice. I don't know. I wanted to try and sound balanced. Sure, you get treating what this guy said. However, calling out terrorists in the manner that some of these guys wants to present it in their own way, right? Reeks of hypocrisy to me, and I'll tell you why. Some of us have discovered before now, and this is based on empirical evidence, okay, that except for when it is politically convenient. In reality, the Hausas, the other ethnic nationalities from that northern part of Nigeria, they have one very common subjugating ethnic group. They are somehow they didn't learn to live with them. It was more or less like they were forced to live with them and accept them for who they are, just the same way they are trying to force them on the rest of us, and that's their contraption, and it's been a problem. So that's how I see it, because an average Hausa